So are you a business beginner or any entrepreneur that is seeking to find or looking an opportunity to set up a business? And you're looking, maybe there are challenges that are going to come on your way. Now, look no further. I got you. So today I'm going to just offer you some of the practical solution for any business beginner that you're starting to and you're setting up a business, and maybe you're looking the challenges that are going to come your way. So this is how you are going to counter each and every challenge. So I'm going to give factors. I'm going to have 5 factors. So stay tuned. So the first factor we're going to look at is cash flow forecasting. So cash flow forecasting is very, I mentioned 2 things. That's cash flow and there is the forecasting factor. So forecasting is being able to see the future, maybe one week, in 1 week's time, 1 month time, 1 year, or 2 years time. But so you come up with the cash flow. So you must know, first of all, what is cash flow? Cash flow is simply the money that comes in and out of the business. Any business entity has money coming in and has money coming out. So like for the layout that I've given there, you can see there is profit, there is rent, there is income in terms of sales, there is tax. When you talk about outflows, we're talking about things like rent, we're talking about bills, we're talking about tax, and inflows, we're talking about profit, we're talking about sales, we're talking about those debt that are being paid by the customer. So all those that are coming in, they are called inflows, and those that are coming out, they are called outflows. So are we together? So how to prepare a cash flow? You simply need to know what are the things that are, what is my rent? So there are things that are constant. For example, if you're paying rent, you know your rent is 10k, your rent is 20k, you know your rent is 5k, so it is constant. Tax is also constant because we pay per year. That is license. You know, at the end of the year, at the beginning of the year, I'm paying this, and so it is easy to prepare a cash flow. So there are things that you can predict, things like profit out of what you've bought from the purchases or from the stock that you've installed in your shop. You know there is a certain amount of money I'm expecting at the end of the month if I sell all these items that I've bought. And so that's how you predict cash flow. So I know you're asking yourself questions. How can I come up with this simple cash flow system that will be able to forecast my future sales or my future profits? So first of all, you should lay out a time frame. So by time frame we mean what am I expecting at the end of 2 weeks? What am I expecting in a month's time? What am I expecting after 2 months? What am I expecting quarter of the year? What am I expecting half the month? What am I expecting at the end of the year? So you just come up with the time frame. So it shall be easy if you come up. And the best way you can do this is to come up with different cash flow expectations. So cash flow forecasting. So you can come up with a week, another one for a week, another one for 2 months, another one for the year. So have different goals. You know, at the end of the year, as much as I'm chasing this week, at the end of the year, I'm expecting this and this and this. How do you estimate your sales? So you know whatever you purchased, the goods that you purchased and what you're going to sell. So for example, you bought 10 kgs of rice, 3,000 shillings. So you know, if I sell these 10 kgs with my profit, with everything, what am I getting from it? Maybe I'm getting 4k. So the profit is 1,000. So you know, at the end of the month, am I going to sell these 10 kgs at the end of the month? Definitely, because maybe you have a lot of customers that are consuming rice in your shop. So they will definitely buy that 10 kgs. And at the end of the month, you will get that 1,000. So you've estimated your sales. So not just rice again. You're selling milk, you're selling a lot of things. The people who sell clothes also estimate. At the end of the week, you also add the outflows. Outflows are rent, bills, utilities, things like tax. So you add together. So the total amount of money that is coming in and out, sum up together, and those are cash flow. Next point is setting up an emergency fund. And I know this it requires a lot of discipline. So many businesses have failed because people have not been able to set up even leave alone emergency funds. People have not been able to even set up accounts just for savings, just in case of an emergency. So how to simply set up an emergency fund? You also estimate the size or the capacity of your business. What is the capacity of your business? If by the capacity I mean what is the net worth of that business? You add everything together, whatever sales you have, whatever goods you have, whatever assets, so add them together. So what is the net worth? The net worth of your business will determine how much your emergency fund is going to be. And so you start setting up that emergency fund. And the simplest way to save an emergency fund is to look for alternative accounts that have a high interest rate, 1% per month, 2% per month, 3%. There are accounts that have, like, have you heard of money market? Money market is the safest way you can save. And so our next point is how to attract or retain customers. So I may normally say this, I've heard from somewhere that wakudumu watadumu. So how do you retain these customers? There are people who come daily clients, they come and they are always there, whether January, whether February. So these clients, a time may come for them to leave because maybe they are used to the kind of services, or maybe your quack service. I'm sorry to say that. But if you improve your service day to day, these people shall be able to come year in, year out. So my question is, you're planning to retain this customer, but what are you doing with them? What are you doing with the current customer? So you want to retain and you also want to attract. What are you doing with the recent ones? So you should be able to use the current customers to get the new ones. Introduce discounts. Like if you get one new customer, I'll give you a discount. And this applies to the people selling clothes, selling foodstuffs. Add them salsa, kani, chapati, add them discounts, because if they bring customers to your hotel, to your cafe, to your kibandaski, try to have an offer that you can give to them, so that as a way to appreciate them. Another way of attracting customers or retaining this customer is doing reviews. A customer has come today. Sana those who are doing services, or they are doing those in the food industry, they cook. So ask them, how does my mandazi taste? They will tell you maybe if it was too much salt, too much sugar, you shall correct each and every day. And this is how you improve your process of production. And I told you in my first point that at least have one product that you produce yourself, so that it might help you in higher profits. The products that you produce yourself, they generate high profit than the ones that you buy and sell. These are not to tell you, I'll not be telling you these things. These are just common things that you should know. And this is what takes us to the next point. Next point is doing reviews for clients. Sometimes even reviews come without us, without our consent. Sometimes you do not ask for reviews, but you see a client coming and say, hey, mchele yako manze unapimanga kidogo, manze spendi venye hii mandazi umepunguza size, or can you add this and this and this. So learn to take reviews positively. If you start arguing with clients, you say, najua manze uchumi inakuwa mbaya, nini sukari lipanda, that's why I'm doing this. Learn not to argue with clients in such situations. So if you find yourself in such situation, look for instances where you can say positive things about your product, and shifting attention from that whatever manner of queer that you, or that mistake that you made. So you try to correct yourself also as you move forward, and that's the best way. So how do you do reviews? Reviews are done almost always after a successful transaction. A client has ordered cloth, you've taken the cloth from Nairobi, you've delivered to the client. So after you've delivered, the night that you're just resting, before you rest, ask that client, how did you see that cloth? How did it fit you? How is the design? How was it? So they will give you the reviews according to how they were satisfied. And do not be disappointed when they react negatively. That is how you improve your product. Tell them, no, next time I shall do this and this and this, and you will improve in the customer relationship. That is, last of all, to clients, please give credit where there is credit, and give discredit to where it venye inafaa. So, and that's how business shall be able to move forward. So until next time, guys, so when we meet next time, we shall be answering the question of how to come up with funds as a new entrepreneur. I know you've been yearning to start that business for a long time, and you're asking yourself, where shall I get funds? So we're going to just discuss on how we can get these funds as a new entrepreneur, as a young person, as a young youth. You want to start something new and you do not have any single money. So we are going to check it out. So as you're watching this video, you subscribe, please. I know the camera is not good, but please subscribe, share, comment. If you like support, also support us in any way you can support us, not financially, resourcefully, ideally. Ask questions. What do you want us to discuss on the next episode? Everything that you want us to do, keep it on the comment section, and it shall be a blessing. God bless you. Bye, fam.